Alright, let's get this started. We've just hit 1,000 subs on YouTube. I am very, very, very appreciative of that. Very thankful. Very grateful. I've put in a lot of work to do that. A lot of care. So, thank you very much, everyone. Today we're just going to be leveling in Classic. I've really gotten into it again. It comes in waves for me. You know, I thought about Classic leveling maybe 2 months ago. I'm like, I don't know. But now I'm like, oh, I just, you know, I'm at my Christmas party and I just want, oh, I'm just like, man, I could be in fucking, like, Red Ridge right now. But we'll just get started. Having a run through Dustwallow Marsh. My plan here is to we're gonna pick up this quest. So I think with the next video, to preface, I think we're just gonna hit maybe 25, or I might hit level 25, write a script, see how long it goes. If it's less than like 10 minutes, I'll maybe level a couple more levels, because I do want them to be at least like 12 minutes long each. I could make them longer in that time, but it's just like, I'm just waffling on about nothing then. Like, to me that would be boring. Oh shit. But the plan right now is to get to, I mean, I guess it depends where I get to, because I just want this video out. Actually, maybe I could change it. Okay, so initially, the plan was video out, this video out, like get to level 25, do some dungeons, get the video out like 12th of January, like 2 days before pre-patch. But I am actually making, what the fuck? I am actually making decent progress in Classic. So it's possible that I might do 2 videos before pre-patch comes out. It kind of depends how I'm feeling, I suppose. Because in terms of making videos, the thing that takes the longest is is getting the footage for Classic WoW. Script writing normally takes a day or 2. Editing in the same day or 2. But no, yeah, okay, so originally it was get to 25 via pre-patch, and then like 25 to 60 we do during pre-patch, like a video a week. But what we could do is maybe we could get to like level 26 or something. I mean, again, maybe 25. Depends. I'll start writing the script. See how we're looking in terms of time for a video, and then maybe another one. It's just how much can I do in between then and there, like in that week and a bit, because they'll probably be about a week and a bit apart. What game I keep get?
I am honored.
Maybe like we did 1 to 18, and then maybe 18 to 25, 26, and then maybe from 25 to like 32 or something. I don't know. I kind of had it planned in my head. Because I know that the pre-patch leveling is going to be quite a bit faster than it is now. I think quite a bit faster. So I would probably reasonably, at least in my head, reasonably be able to put out a video every maybe like 12 days or something, 10 days. I don't know. We'll see. Again, we'll just see with what the script holds. Play Alliance. I wanted to play Horde, but I've already got a 60 Alliance on the server with like 800 gold. And that's a lot for this version of the game. I have 1k sub surge. I can get money now. I think it's not a whole lot at all in the slightest, but it's money. Well, let's hope that this mage is good. But again, I'd have to get another one anyway. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but finally did it. I was sitting at like 950 plus for like 3 months, and it was kind of pissing me off. I'm just doing YouTube at the moment. I literally, my Australian internet isn't quite good enough to do dual streaming. Like, pretty bad drop in quality, I think. Yeah, mine's even worse than most people's. I think I get at most like 50 download. I love Walking Simulator. I was going to leave this till I got a mount in the pre-patch, but that's, you know, half a month away. I don't have to go in there. 'Cause Jesus. I walk into that little tent over there is the... So I had to go to like in wetlands, take the boat to Dustwallow Marsh, and then you were just what saw me, you tuned in while I was in Dustwallow Marsh. I've got to walk through the Barrens, pick up this quest, and this quest needs me to walk all the way into Ashenvale, all the way up there. And then I think like up here at the top left of the zone, and that's how I get my succubus. So I might just pick up the quest and like that's it. I'll just wait till pre-patch to get my mount. Gotta love some Demon Goon time. Incubus. I don't want an Incubus, bro. I want the lady. I'm gonna get both. Well, yeah, I think it is still the same as Classic. I think it's mostly a PvP pet. Until... I think maybe until Burning Crusade, because I think you, like, sacrifice it for shadow damage or some shit. But that's like that's why I'm not like too worried, because I'll just use my Voidwalker till pre-patch. Don't really need the succubus right now. Now, I suppose if I do Black Fathom, I can get those while I'm there. It's just, yeah, it's so much running. I totally understand it. I mean, I was like that at times too. I think the only reason I made it to like 46 or whatever is because I was kind of on a hype train. But then with how I've mostly dropped retail, it's just have now it's like 1 hour. I guess mists, but mists is mostly raid logging, besides a little bit of celestials. I love the barons. If I was Horde, I'd be in here from level 11 to fucking like 23. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Obviously, it's because Mist is the superior game. After like 20 minutes of walking, we are almost at our destination. What was this for? Fucking flight path. I could get the Booty Bay flight point too. God, Booty Bay without a mount. Strengthorn without a mount. Fuck that. Well, they've have you played since the new subclasses? Because they added a whole bunch, I think a couple months ago. It's like Death Domain Cleric and Giant Barbarian and shit like that. Do you even do Dark Urge? That could be cool. Have you played since they added the epilogues too? You get like a sort of like a little mini scene after you beat the game. I've beaten it twice, 3 times, I think. I've never done honor mode. That's pretty much the same with me. Like, I have beaten it 3 times, but the amount of characters I've gotten to, like, the Druid Village and just abandoned. Like, oh, let's make a new one. Oh, I'm bored. I don't need that. Mute. Yeah. No more pings. There's a lot in the last act. Like, it's by far the biggest one. I think there's stuff in there I missed on all 3 of my playthroughs. But Act 1 is pretty big too, yeah. Act 2 is definitely the smallest. Whoop, I jumped on the boat. I think it can. Like, if you jump as you, like, go into the loading screen, I think it can. Oh, I wasn't even in the loading screen. I don't know what happened then. Just Blizzard servers. Classic. You ugly. Quite a bit of horde running around. When I last looked at the server, it was like 60-40. It's changed. Oh, let's look at the alliance, just AFK at Flight Master. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Things have been unlocked. Little 10-minute flight point. Yeah, it's still 60-40. On the OCE servers, there's only one, and it's dead. I'm on the less ping American server. Because it's classic, you don't really feel it. Giant said he saw some people on the Australian servers, but when I checked it out after, he said that I didn't even see a single person in Orgrimmar. Yeah, they're pretty dead. Like with these servers, they put out, and they weren't going to do an Australian one because they said it was going to die really quick, and then people complained, and then I think like exactly 24 hours before the servers went live, they released one, and then it was alive for maybe 2 months. I got my hunter to level 54, and then that was kind of it. Like, and I didn't see a lot of people in Orgrimmar then. But at least you see people in mob. Like, there's fucking no one on there. Suppose I could give it a quick gaze. What do you know what I'm doing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 5 people. Last message was 10 days ago in the guild. There's some people. Who's in the barracks? There's 12 people in the barracks. I mean, there's probably like 100 at least on the other server, but if this does somehow become alive again, I'd probably just play on this, like on this hunter. That's if it comes alive again though, which I don't think it will. What to do? Do wetlands. Nothing else really besides wetlands. Do a Whaling Caverns run. Yeah, not really. Wish it did. It did for about 2 months, but then it's gone. It was the same with the SOD servers. I think they died in like Nurmagomedov. Any people doing Whaling Caverns? So long though, bro. There's no loot in there for me. I'm just gonna go back to wetlands. Yeah, I think my warriors on a OC guild. There's plenty. There's so many there. So many. All the Australians are here. Because you don't feel the ping too much. I do a Night Slayer, but not Dream Scythe. Oops, wrong way. Should just make the Americans come play on our servers. Yeah, my hopes for a Classic Plus would be that they definitely... I think it's because it's so new, it would at least last a while. But I would hope that if they ever did die, that they would at least give us the option to transfer. I'm surprised they haven't with Anniversary Realms. Thank you very much. It was a little more work than I thought it'd be to get there, but I did it. Maybe next year we'll get 2K. But this this classic series that I've just started should last me quite a while. A few months at least, I think. It's pretty bad. I know a lot of people, it's all like, even if you do subscribe, for instance, YouTube just might not notify you. But there is stuff like this, talking on live streams helps, just comments helps. Like there's stuff that helps, but so, yeah, sometimes it's just, I don't know what's going on with it. It's so cooked. Yeah, that was especially weird because I kind of got it with other videos because there was like a delay in my release of them, but the sod videos were out every like 10, 12 days. Like it was consistent. And the drop off from the first one to the others was pretty extreme. Went from like 22,000 views or something like that to like 6 and then 3, and then it stayed at 3 for the rest of the series. But then when I just like the least effort one of just compiling all of them, like had very little editing, that got the most. It's the most viewed video on the channel. So, and then the YouTube algorithm must have just picked it up. I don't know why. I am no guru. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't think anyone does, but there are definitely people who actually do know how to work that shit. I'd be surprised if they know how they coded it. But if I think if I just keep it somewhat consistent, then it'll help a lot. Because you got like iDucky. He also does like classic WoW leveling stuff. After Anti-Jax did. And he obviously told the inspiration, same with me. Because it's a very new form of WoW content. It's very different from what we've been seeing for years. And he exploded. Like, kind of in the same boat. Like, he had been doing YouTube for, like, I checked, quite a long time, and he was getting 80 views a video, maybe. And then, boom. Like, 10,000, 12,000, 14,000, 8,000, like, 16,000, 20,000. Uploading every week and a bit, every week. So I think I just got to stick to that. Which will be a little easier now. I had quite a bit of time during the SOD series, but like as it ended, I got like consumed in like work. And I've got a little bit more time again. So let's just keep pushing, see how far we can get. I like doing this. I like editing. I like playing WoW. So... Almost at wetlands. All message, big, yeah, consistency. I think so too, yeah. I didn't train. Nah, it's not a big deal. It's mostly just the health stone, to be honest. Corruption will be nice there. And life tap. Like, I'd love to get a video out twice a week, but it's simply not possible because I'm leveling in Classic WoW. Murlocs or Crocalisks? Let's go into the Murlocs, and then we can probably kill some Crocalisks on the way. Need a new mouse, man. I've got this Razer Naga Trinity. I got gifted to me like years ago, and it's just sometimes the side buttons just don't work. I have to keep like reapplying it. There we go. Because obviously I've got all my buttons bound. Like no one's reaching for 9 on their keyboard. Whoa, there's 2 kitties jumping around killing Murlocs. Leave something for me, bros. Might have to group with them. See if there's any over here. Because I don't know if I can take on 4 Murlocs. I can take on 2. I mean 3, but not about 4. There we go. I'm also struggling to not see FPS mouse famous. That's fair. I did for the longest time, but now that I've used it, and I'm still young, I've got the fingers. But that's not to say my hands have hurt. I played Fury for ages in retail. Sometimes that would hurt my hand after a long mythic raid. What was I saying? Oh yeah, keeping aggro. Like, not taking aggro off my Voidwalker. I'm just... Like, I only have 1 dot, and I'm just shooting it, and he still can't hold aggro, like, at all. Sometimes, if I just Shadow Bolt spam and don't get a crit, he can hold aggro. But it's such a bad use of mana. skipping it now, just because the cast time is so long. Let's see if I can change music. Hopefully it does. I also just upgraded the taunt as well. Because I don't think it's not actually a taunt. I think it's just like, well, these are not the right Murlocs. I think it's just like a aggro increase. If I send him in, I'll let him torment. Then let's just start shooting. He's kind of holding that, but eventually... Oh no, he's holding it. I just can't have a dot on him. The thing my class does, I can't do. I assume it'll get way better in pre-patch though. Turn that down a bit. I mean, that's not so bad. I can handle that. I just put my dots on him, wait a little bit. I mean, I would have the same problem with Hunter, but at least with Hunter you can slow it as it comes to you. And your pet actually did damage as Hunter. At least while leveling. The only thing Warlocks get for slow, I think, is Curse of Exhaustion, right? That's a at least you upgrade it. It's a 10% slow. I mean, it's way better than leveling a warrior. Like, if I pulled these two, pre-30, I'm dead. Unless I had really good gear. I'm sure I'll figure something out with the aggro. Okay, where's his name? Gobbler? It's Gobbler. I think the plan for levels is we do a couple quests in Wetlands, maybe get to like level 23, and then we head to Shadowfang Keep, because I really want the robes, shoulders, and belt. Is there a wallet quest in Shadowfang? No, that's Cataclysm. I think it's in there. Target. There's no Gobbler up right now. I only got 2 spawn locations. Looks like he might spawn soon. Murloc. I think he runs around. The guy's juiced up, jeez. Okay, let's take one last loop back, and then if not, we'll kill some Crocolisk and then come back. I don't look like he's here. No. Okay. Maybe there's some Crocolisk. Oh, nope. Crocolisk are dead here too. I was gonna say we can kill some Crocolisk while we wait for Gobbler to respawn, but someone's gobbled them. Some raptors. We might be able to, we can probably do the raptors actually too. Love Litwin's leveling. It's pretty good actually. It was a zone, like when I first played Classic, it was a zone I never thought of, and then I got to it, I was like, this is pretty nice. Like it's a nice in-betweener. Like between like Red Ridge and like Duskwood. Because you can't go straight from Red Ridge to Duskwood really. For the most part, it's very clumped. You can do most of the quests in this, like, half of the zone. Oh, there's the big Gobbler. Normally when I quest through Classic, I have this thing in my mind where I have to, like, do quests efficiently so that I don't like make leveling harder later. Like, oh, I shouldn't do these 25 quests yet because they'd be more efficient later. It's just the way I think. It's probably wrong. But but the point is, I'm not stressed about it as much because of the pre-patch coming out. Like I can, and because that'll accelerate the leveling a fair chunk. Okay, where are these? These crocodiles. Suppose you can go kill some gnolls. That's what I do most of the time, yeah. I just have YouTube, Netflix. Like, oftentimes it's the fucking Simpsons on the other monitor. And I just vibe. Some of my favorite classic leveling I've done was on Dwarf Hunter, just because I like the vibe. I remember, that was the first time I leveled through Wetlands, was a Dwarf Hunter. It was, oh, I want to say, like, a little bit before TBC came out. Like, in 2020 or whatever. But you just chill, you listen to the ambience, and you have something on the other monitor, maybe some... Oh, not a dwarf, gnome anymore. Maybe... You're walking through the snow, and you hear the pit-patter. And that sounds really nerdy, but... You get it, you get it. Thank you for tuning in, Serge. You're lucky on these skins. It's 2 for 2, I think. Yeah, 3 for 3. Let's make it 4 for 4. Where are you going? The Classic has been a very nice shift for me, because for a few years I was like very competitive. I'm just a naturally competitive person. That's probably why I think the way I do in terms of efficiency and stuff. You know, I was mythic rating, doing really high level keys, like not quite like YouTuber level, like stuff. I wasn't pushing for title, but I was pretty close. And then my guild fell apart, joined another one, and I was like, you know, it's not really for me anymore. Did some rope raids, and they were chill. But even now, I don't really raid retail at all. I haven't raided since the first one in or within. I've done, oh shit, not 4-4. And I've always leveled a little bit in Classic here and there, just sometimes I just felt like it. But then it was really a little bit before SOD I actually got quite into it. But SOD was the main thing that was like, hey, this is... And I know it wasn't Classic, but... It is all in-game. Like, yeah, you don't play retail for the leveling. The leveling is non-existent in retail. You know, you got Legion Remix. I think the record is like 20-something minutes. Like, that's silly. And it's kind of the point to be silly, but it is. Retail is all in-game, and if you don't like the end-game, then you don't like retail. And that's totally fine. Just get some more knolls. Yeah, I haven't even done that. I could get it this season, I'm not too far off, but I haven't gotten KSM since Season 1. Didn't get it last season, probably won't get it this season. The mounts are cool. I'll probably play Midnight a bit more than the More Within. Just because my brother wants to play it, so I'm like, alright. We'll give it a go. Oh, bow. But Classic is just so chill, and I like the progression in Classic actually quite a lot. I got my Warrior to 60, and I didn't even join a guild, but I did a few pugs of Molten Core, Zul'Gurub, AQ20. It felt good to get the gear. Getting a piece of gear felt really good. That's the wrong ability. It's greens for me to disenchant. Probably also just being more busy. Drew me to Classic more. Because when I was Mythic raiding and I was fairly fresh out of high school. Whoa, that's some big boys. Maybe not attack them, maybe not. I was like probably around 20, I think. That's when I stopped. Well, when was Dragonflight? I stopped early Dragonflight. It was like 2 years, yeah. So I stopped when I was like 21. But from like, what the hell? These guys are so big. I want to go back the way I came. From like, yeah, 18 to 21. Those few years, it was pretty hard. Which isn't the longest. I know people have done it way longer than that. And I did want to play TBC and Wrath when they came out, but I was just more committed to retail at that point. But now I'm not. So I'm like, well, Classic it is. Where are these damn gnomes, bro? I know there are some down there, but I really want to go down there again. Might have to. Well, if I can find... I think there's high-level Crocolisk this way, so if I can find that, it might not be too bad to go down that way. Just need one more baby. Oh, it's a... what the heck? I'm going insane. Go away. Yeah, it's definitely something you have to get used to. And at least me, I get rusty really quick with that sort of thing. Because again, I used to be up there like top 50 on server or whatever for my spec, and I take a season off and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I don't understand anything that's happening on this like streamer's stream. Oh, when I first got into Mythic raiding, it was really confusing. It wasn't so bad at the time, But I think if I got into it again, I would feel the same thing. Like I'd be a little overwhelmed because I've been playing Classic so much. I do sort of have an in-between, because I raid in Mists of Pandaria at the moment. I run a guild on there. I don't really raid lead. I mostly do the back-end roster crap. So that acts as a sort of in-between. But I'm not really interested in mythic raiding, at least for quite a while. I did think about it. I was contemplating it, but going into midnight, especially because weak auras and boss mods and all that are gone. They're not going to be a thing anymore. But I think Classic is the place for me, at least for a while. How's the wider community taking it? I'm not super opposed to it, but that, again, I haven't even raided in 2 seasons. I haven't mythic raided in about 4 or 5. But I think there was quite a bit of contention because a lot of, I think, mythic bosses and some mechanics as well in like high keys would be very difficult without weak auras, and I think that Blizzard designed them with the intent that, you know, for maybe KSM, maybe you don't need weak auras, but if you're really pushing, you might. Anything to help. But I'm interested in to see, personally, how they do go about it, because they're only going to have... These fucking... Where are these things? How they're going to go about it, because... I lost my train of thought. Because they're only using their own system. Like, they have their own little boss mods being implemented, and besides that, they're not allowing like anything else. Like to any add-ons that enhance your combat are not allowed. I think there's some lacks on like nameplate stuff, but I think that's it at the moment. I think if they do it right, it'll be a really good thing for the modern game. But I expect it to at least take a patch or 2 for them to figure things out. Now you hear things about weak aura bosses, because I still have a few people I know that do mythic raid. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a weak aura boss. Like, you just got to listen to weak aura. So it'd be interesting to see how they design bosses to not be that. Good dagger that time. Good job, Thordcrit. Get out of here, Tobin lover. He's a marmot. Oh my god, there's so many people here. That's also what I like about Classic. They're just people doing the same thing as you. Obviously have a shared interest because they are also leveling. I think I said that in the video too. It's just seeing people. Yeah. I mean, that's also, you know, partially why I'm on this server and not the Australian one. Is because I think there is 1 or 2 guilds on the Australian server that still raid. I would imagine, at least. But nobody's questing. So you wouldn't be able to get to do dungeons, you wouldn't be able to do your elite quests, and it wouldn't feel like a world. You just... It feels kind of single-playery, which is not really what an MMO is, at least to me. It's in the name. I get people who like single-player stuff, and I've been kind of doing that, but that's for retail. Gosh, don't pull more, please. It's okay, we can handle 1. Let's maybe pull it back a bit. Come this way, come this way. Oh, he's trapped. Lol. Aggro on to me. I actually want you to. I feel like the Fenrunners have a way higher chance of dropping the crude flint. That's just what I'm feeling, at least. Did we aggro that one? No, we did not. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I wasn't even... Oh. That's why I would suck at hardcore. I was looking at my Voidwalker chasing down the thing. I wasn't even looking at my own health. Again, I would be so trash at hardcore. I've played it, did not get very far. Out of like, I want to say like 10 characters at least. The highest I've gotten is like 24, 23. And it's just because of complacency, laziness. Oh, go away. Oh, come on. Oh, the fear broke instantly. That's why I was leveling a druid, and I was in the Hillsbrad farms, human farms, and I was just like, yeah, I can pull these like 4 mobs. And they died. I was like, oh shit. I was ignorant, arrogant. It's like, oh, maybe Bloodstem does a hardcore video. No, it would just be Elwyn Forest over and over and over and over and over again. But I'm just too I'm too impatient. Oh man. We're going for it. Crude flint. Not me. No. Oh, shit. That's bad. That's okay. But the sacrifice is huge. The net is not. Oh, it's already gone. Okay. Case in point. Case in point. Okay, well, obviously I wouldn't do that if I was playing hardcore. Bush nuts. Thank you, bush nuts. What a oh, I don't know if you soul shards. Don't put this in the vid. Maybe I'll put it in the vid. I put it in the last one. I'm dying in a like level 6 cave. Was this my Imp's Fireball, will ya? Was this my Immolate, will ya? Okay. Sometimes I get concerned about my possible rating in TBC, but it's a pretty large player base because I seen a lot of Warlocks because like, I know Warlock is going to be like the meta DPS. That with Hunter. And it's part of the reason I'm not playing more Warriors because you need the gear and probably don't have the time to be in a guild, so I probably won't get the gear. But at the same time, while I have seen a lot of Warlocks, I've seen a lot of classes. Seen a lot of Druids, actually. A lot of Druids. Quite a few Warriors, too. And Hunters. These things are too high level for me. Because I'm just going to be playing TBC casually. You know, like I want to do all the raids. I want to do Karazhan and Gruul's Lair and Tempest Keep and all that. Because I didn't get to. Same with Wrath. I didn't really get to do those either. I did try. But for some reason the entry barrier was unbelievably high when the content was so easy. Like, when they introduced those, not Celestial dungeons, but the Titan Rune dungeons or whatever, I just wouldn't get invited on my Warrior. And I think part of that was because Warrior at the time was really poo-poo. It was like Old War time, so it was only starting to become good. I loved leveling in Wrath. Leveling in Wrath was amazing. got me through some tough times, not gonna lie. What was I saying? Yeah, I didn't really get to experience raids. I did one Trial of the Grand Crusade. What the fuck are you doing here? I did... sorry. I did one Trial of the Grand Crusader. And I was like, eh. But again, it was Trial of the Grand Crusader. But I wanna do Ulduar. I wanna do ICC, you know, I wanna have fun. And it was always my intention to play those, but I just didn't have... I wasn't quite motivated enough, I suppose. But again, yeah, the entry barrier, and this was on the Australian server too, was crazy. People just didn't let me play the game. Specifically, I remember one time I was in a group for like at least 15 minutes while we were filling it out, and then I was there and I was summoning people, and then just as we were going to enter, I got kicked, and I was like, are you fucking serious? I remember you. Look at my old bar. But when I would get invited to groups from kind of people, because I was probably a little low gear score, like I was compared to everyone else, but everyone else was too high of a gear score. Like they were doing this for the like consumables or whatever, or the currency. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But what I did through them, they were so easy. And my damage, like, I was the lowest damage, but I was doing more than the tank. You know? I feel like, you know, Wrath dungeons aren't that hard. Ooh. Run away, throw crit. But I will definitely be trying my best to raid TBC and Wrath. I mean, I might join a guild if it's like a one night a week, like, dad guild. I think about it, could be fun. Don't pull anymore. Yes. Oh. Can't wait for the Lich King. Yep, I want to do the Lich King. Again, I probably wouldn't play Warrior in Wrath either, because, again, as a very competitive person, it would feel really bad if I didn't get Shadowmourne. Yeah, it's just vibes. Like, they're just there to have fun. Like, they're gonna clear the content, and they're gonna do it in their own time. You know what I mean? And that's so chill. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. 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 We didn't pull? Big? Huge, even? Is there only two? That's only two. Oh, it's three. We can do three. I will get... You take that one, I will feel one of the trappers. Wait, no, pick that one. This one. Oh, I didn't prepare a health stone because I don't have any shards, because I'm silly. Do I have a health pot? Nope. Die, Thalcrit. Spear. Darts. Shadow Bolt into another... Oh, just do another Shadow Bolt. It'll die. It's slowed because it's less than 20%. Oh. I'm literally maybe the best Warlock in the game. What am I worried about a raid spot for? I know I am. No, I don't have any self shots. Oh my god. Best Warlock in the game. Let's go Turnip. I mean, I feel like I have to play as well, my Warlock, because my fucking imp's name is Turnip. I know it's not, but it's close enough. It's Turnip. Who the fuck are you? Trying to gank me, bro? At least Turnip does damage. Like Thulkrit. Yeah, maybe just stack Agi and dodge everything. Stop resisting. Pretty please. I have like 3 points in that spell. Turnip's going kind of crazy. He's doing a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, resist, 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 resist. It's not even a shadow spell. It's not even an affliction spell. It's a destruction spell. Wait, I'm just proving my point by saying that. Dingus. Get off me, bitch. Fuck Thulkrit. We're going with Turnip. I'll fear you. I'm not afraid of you. But you're afraid of me. I'll get rid of my agony. Best Warlock, best Warlock. Truly. Hey, that's all the flint. Yeah, let's turn this in while we're down here-ish. This level has gone by so slowly. I'm running around wetlands, getting flight paths. Ugh, 2 hours. Stream... I reckon at least another couple hours. Maybe for another... Maybe another 2 hours or so. 3 hours. But thank you for tuning in anyway. Chatting, it's been very nice. It's my favorite part of streaming. Just talking to people. Thank you very much. And creepers, okay. I'm actually going to be right back. Speed Shed, I am back. We will be returning to Maniful Harbour. My skin. Sell our stuff to this guy real quick.
Talk to me.
I have an idea. It's not for now, though. Idea is a little before TBC pre-patch, buy out like all of the shiny fish oil, or like fish oil and shiny fish scales, and then sell it once TBC goes live. TBC pre-patch goes live because like this isn't a big one, right? But because of Draenei Shamans. Because they're going to need reagents. And right now, the reagents are used in, like, basically nothing. So they're not worth anything. See, that's a long-term investment. Have some underwater breeding, folks. Gonna give me my arcane intellect. Wow, can't believe you've done this. I give you my bus and you don't even give me yours. Unbelievable. Hooray. Six. Mm-mm. For you, underwater breathing. For you, underwater breathing. Bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me. Oh. Criminal. Truly criminal. Be fat, water and food. Music chat.
Well met. Life bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Giant crocodile skins, that's right. And they are... Oh, they're up there. Oh. See, I don't remember everything.
Life be with you. Be careful. Life bless you. Be careful.
Oh, this one. Sure. It doesn't do it right because... Oh, that's funny. I think it because the camera goes based off of where, like, you would be. Like, my head would probably be up here, right? I'd be taking up most of the screen, but because I'm in know it's down there. Drippy balls, huh? Seen a lot of rogues too. Like, I have actually seen lots of every class. I think Warlock is the most common that I've seen while leveling. But I have seen everything. I've seen lots of hunters, a lot of druids too. Fair bit of rogues, warriors, mages too. A couple priests, fair few paladins. Underwater breathing. Underwater breathing. I'm helpful. Isn't too much XP, but it's some. So we take it. What other quests can I be doing? Might want to go to Duskwood just yet. Might be a little bit low. So, I mean, what about Redridge? Like, same thing, I'm just a little low. Don't want to go all the way to Stone Talon. It's only got like 3 quests anyway, if that. Where do I go? Ashenvale? I suppose I could do a few in Ashenvale. Maybe I try and do a Shadowfang Keep and then I do a Blackfathom Depths room? And maybe between that I can maybe get like level 26, level 27 and... or something. I don't want to be like level 25, 26. Pigment fan. Might just throw that at 34 silver. These two. Oh, Astral Essence. Well, if that gets me an Astral Essence. Motherfucker. My food will be here in about 10 minutes. And I think what I can do is maybe make my way to Shadow Keep. Goonshamp, huh? I can at least get the flight points to South Shore and that while I eat.
What's on your mind? What can I get?
Okay, let's level my enchanting. A few minutes. Stop recording on OBS. I'm keeping it open so I can see that I've stopped recording on OBS. This is like the most painful profession to level, is it not? Because you don't really get any money from it for a while, right? Just go 70 for now.
What can I do for you?
You know, I may actually catch the end of the stream, I mean. Just so I can, you know, watch stuff. There wouldn't be much more to the stream anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna end the stream just so I can relax a little bit, think about scripts and stuff. Sorry in advance, Sheevy. I don't know if you'd be back for the stream anyway. It'd be ending in 2 hours.
Greetings.
But if you're watching the VOD or you tuned in at any point, thank you very much for watching, everyone. You've been amazing. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers, especially before the end of the year. I was really gunning for it. I should have said in the video, but I don't want to beg, or, you know what I mean. I don't do clickbaity videos or titles. I did like one. But again, thank you very much, everyone. I will see you maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Actually, I probably will stream tomorrow. We'll see though. But yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.